Hi there, people. Good morning. Bit miserable outside today, but let's get on. Before I start this video, I've got to say, Ian Halley, I did email you saying I wouldn't be able to do one of your cars yet because, well, I don't have any bits, but I have got around one of them, and you'll see it in this video. But anyway, first of all, lots of nice comments again from. I've got to give a shout out to you lot because you're nice people. Mark D of CRC Racing, Robert Garrett, Sword Scott, Gary Menno, Ice Code Wheels, Mr. 77 Malibu from Texas again. Nice comments again, thanks. Glenn Stimson, HK Monaro, Tommy Tippy, Jeff Miller, Brian Stubbers. I need a shave. Yeah, I know. I did have a shave not long ago, but trouble is now it's come back again. So since the last time you showed me, I have had a shave. Brian, Thailand, yeah. Hoden's Diecast Hobbies, Metal KZ, Gary Kellogg, The Queen and Toy Collector, Paul Power with his biscuits, Jeff Baker, Tom Svensikin, said that wrong, Tom Sven Kessen, I think. I can't pronounce it properly. I'm sorry if I haven't pronounced the name properly, mate. Steve Adams 96, Liam Chadinsky, Gary Wallace, Martin Dare, who's, by the way, he's starting his own little channel up. Take a look at him if you can. Francis Potter, N2AWA, John Moore, and of course Danny's Diecast of Disasters. Many thanks a bunch for all the nice comments you've all sent me. Anyway, let's get through a few of them here now. Before we start the video, we'll have a little look at these. Now, Pimp My Diecast, he was on about the drill bits because I said I want to buy some decent drill bits. Try the Draper bits. Draper's a bit expensive, isn't it? I mean, I might have to end up splashing out on some, but he said he uses the Draper bits and they're worth the money. I suppose they are. They would be, wouldn't they? I suppose because they are one of the dearest makes you can get. Alan Saxton on the Zephyr, nice resto. He remembers the Z cars and the Zodiacs and Z cars. Remember the old TV black and white? I used to like watching that. And he had a Cresta. Well, his favourite from that year was a Cresta and a 1960 Velox. He's on about sending me a drill bit. Right, yeah. In the winter months, this made me laugh. In the winter months, sorry mate, but Alan, you don't realise I only live in a mobile home. I've only got one bedroom, and my missus would go utterly through the roof if I was to do what your suggestion here about, doing me cars in there and restoring stuff in there. In the winter months, use your bedroom to work on the cars. You gotta be joking, mate. You might as well use it for someone else other than sleeping. Bloody hell, I wouldn't be alive if I went in there and done it. Same with my kitchen. Somebody said about spraying cars in my kitchen. I'll probably come across it in a minute. Honestly, mate, you guys, you got no idea. I'm living in a mobile home. It's not a big mansion. I ain't got a big house like Marty's Matchbox Makers, or you've seen his house, his place in Australia. He showed you around. I sent a video on that, and all the room he's got, he can do it. He's got a proper room for it and everything. But I ain't got nothing like that. All I got is this little shed, and that's it. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that. Bloody hell, man! I'll be dead. You wouldn't see any more videos. That would be the last one I ever did. Ian Halley on the Zephyr, yeah, nice. I took this softly Z cars approach to this one regarding the drill bits. Get yourself, yeah, Ideal World. Yeah, he mentioned something about Ideal World. I looked on there and I couldn't find them. They don't break for 10 years. I couldn't find them, Ian. I did have a look, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Toys and Wheels. That little wagon looks sweet. One of my favourite corgis. Thanks for shout out. Canada, Toys and Wheels. Ian H. He was on about a man from Uncle Box. I printed quite a few of them off. You can get them on A4 paper. You need like one A4 sheet. You need 3 sheets. You need one for the actual inside piece, and you need like one for each side of the box. So you know, because you got to put the 2 halves of the box together and then make it into one. So you need 3 A4 sheets of paper for that, or card, I should say, not paper. But you can do it on A4. It's quite easy to do on A4. Pete Raymond, battery holder, yeah. He's been having trouble with battery holder in his ambulance thing. But I told him if you go on Steve Flowers Model Supplies, they do sell the kit, you know, so you can put the new one in. So like I said, have a look on there, mate. Let me know what they're like. You said you would, because I've got another one to do now, the blue and white one, the blue and white version. So I'd like to know what these kits are like. You know, I mean, if they're any good, I should probably get one and do it. Dinky Tony's restorations. Video duration. Oh, fantastic job. He likes watching my videos. I wish I could make my videos as long as yours. Well, you can. I did actually look at one of your videos, and I know what you mean by that, because you speed everything up. You don't show everything and you speed it up. So all you got to do is do it in real time and talk for it. You know, like, I mean, I ain't no professional, but I just imagine there's somebody here watching me, like, you know, and I'm telling them how to do it. That's the only way to do it, really. Because otherwise, you'd be somebody thinking me is like, you know, you talking to yourself in here, like, you know. My missus hears me sometimes and she thinks I'm going around the twist, thinks I'm talking to myself. And I says, no, I'm doing a video. But Michael Machini, drill bits, yeah, he's found that the carbide tip drill bits hold their edge with extensive use. Carbide. Well, I've been getting the cobalt ones. I don't know, carbide. I don't understand any of this drill business. I just want a decent drill to drill for a bit of die cast metal, you know. That's all I want. I don't know what side I need to get some. What is it? The 1.5 mil and 2 mil drills. That's what I need. 1.5 and 2 mil drills. That's all I need is decent ones. What I drill through bloody die cast without any problems. Paddy O'Brien on the Impala. Nice resto, thanks Paddy. On the Chevy. John Leostander. Oh, he's the one that said about spray painting in the kitchen. You got to be joking. I've already said I can't do that, mate. Surely you can build an indoor spray booth incorporating the kitchen table. Yeah, right. What kitchen table? I haven't got one. It's all built on the unit. No way. Don't go there, mate. Ain't gonna happen. There's no way I can do it in the house. I gotta put up with outside when the weather's right. That's the only way I can do it, and I ain't gonna do it in here because I remember my other shed. It got a right mess in here. There's spray dust gets it everywhere. You don't notice it at the time, but it does gradually build up and it gets on everything. So I sprays in the doorway so the wind blows it away, like, you know. Jeff Reck, love the bare metal look. Oh, when I obviously clean the model. It does look nice actually. If you've got a nice shell, these the bodies of some of these models, they do look nice. I have done a Batmobile once, just all bare metal, and I lacquered it. I really polished it up and lacquered it, and it was all like, you know, like just bare metal, no paint, nothing on it. I sold it on eBay and people loved it, you know. Just a one-off. He's on about, will the decals stick to it? Well, yeah, they will. The decals will stick to it, all right. I mean, all you got to do is seal them in with the lacquer afterwards, but they will stick. If they'll stick on paint, lacquer paint, or ordinary paint, if they stick on that, there's only a bit of water in it. Once the water dries out, they just stick. So they'll stick on a bit of metal as well. They'll stick on anything, decals. Oh yeah, Randy Kern from America. He's sending me a dinky ambulance and a fire engine, so keep your eye on for that video, folks, because I might do that as a double restoration. I'll have to see what I need for these two vehicles, but I might do it as a double up, you know, do the both at the same time. They're quite big models, mine, so I might have to do one at a time, but I mean, even if it makes 2 videos, that'd be good. But that's nice of him. He's sent it off. I've had the tracking numbers, so that should be here pretty soon. Demiersman Peter Mearsman, I suppose. Nice one again. He wants me to make a video about an overview of what I've done, you know, restored cars. Yeah, I will do in time. When I got time, because I ain't got time now, because I've got all these other cars to restore now. Jose Maria's Estrada on about the Zephyr. It came out great. He's bought one in eBay, and he said the windows needed good polishing, and then the pledge. Hopes it's going to come out nice as mine. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for watching, Jose. Gonads 1259. This is one of my favourite Corgis in the box. Z-Cars he's on about Z-Cars as well. Yeah, thanks mate. Oh, his uncle used to be a copper in Liverpool at the time. Metal Mania 3D and Wilmot Workshop Zephyr. Great job, love the restoration. Tasmania, Australia. Cheers. Nice to see you watching. Thanks again. Freed Dixon. Oh, he's giving me a tip for the decals. What a great job. Love the... Oh, he's on about the tip I give for the decals. That's it. Not he's giving me a tip. He loved the tip about putting a little drop of washing up liquid in the water. It stops them floating on the top. And that's it. They sink in, you know, they sink into the water and they come off easier. Derek Rowe. Looks fantastic. He likes the Zephyr. He's never seen this one before, apparently. He's on about these carbide drill bits as well. If you come across any more Jerry Anderson models, I'd love to see one being restored. Well, yeah, he's on about a Shadow 1 and a Shadow Interceptor. Well, or Shadow Interceptor and a Fab 1. He wants to see me do another Fab 1. I don't know why. Well, he really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm not reading it right. He really enjoyed seeing the Shadow Interceptor, and yeah, I'd like to do some more of the old Dinky and Anderson stuff, but they're very hard to come by. So Derek, you'll have to sort of, you know, bear with me with that till I can get hold of some again. JJ Mac, he's giving me a bit of advice about tapping. I should use it in a voice. Yeah, I know I should, but I'm just lazy. I don't, do I? It's only a little car. It's not nothing. Lubricate the tap, not the hole. I put it on both now. On the ones I've just done now, I've just done it in my hand and kept it as straight as I can. It's worked out alright. But I know what you mean. You got to keep it vertical and all that. Thanks for that anyway. Barry Bakewell, nice again. Thanks, Barry. Constantino Rizzi. Thanks for your comment again. Thanks for the shout out, Bob, once again. Don't change a thing. Thank you, likes the format. Francis Palmer on the Zephyr again. Saved it from the scrapboard. Looks good as new. Thanks, Francis. Mad Mike 8 versus 72. All these funny names. There's a lot of new names here as well. So thanks for subscribing, everybody. Or if you are subscribed, I mean all these new names. I suppose you are. I don't know. Very nicely done. Thanks, mate. Western Ward again. Another great video. Happy hunting. Look forward to the next video. Well, thanks again. Davers. Oh yeah. Sorry, Davers. He had a bit of a complaint on one of my videos. I was talking at the beginning and he couldn't quite pick up what I was saying because of my accent, and he's not from England, and I had the music a bit too loud, he said, but I didn't have it too loud. All it was is my mic wasn't plugged in and I wasn't sort of talking. It didn't sound, my voice wasn't so loud. I did turn it up as best I could, but I mean once I'd done it, it was too late sort of thing, so sorry about that, but it should be alright from now on. As long as I keep remembering to plug the mic in. So sorry about that, mate. Pete Raymond, the Mercedes Pullman and the ambulance, on about my patience. I wonder how they were assembled back in the day with the, you know, all these fiddly little bits. Well, I expect they probably done it day in, day out, and he's used to it, you know. He just probably threw everything in there and it was done within seconds, like, you know. He broke the bloody battery holder. Although it was brittle, he just ordered a new one from Flowers. He's going to let me know, you know, what it's like. Robert Garrett on about the Corgi 270 I did, the silver Bond car. Oh, what's this? The name's Willis, Bob Willis 008. I am 005. Great resto job as always, Bob, on this Corgi 270. M&Q would be most pleased with what you have done. Great stuff. Silly sod. Jeff Muller on the caravan again. Oh, he likes the paint line. The paint line came out good on that one. Yeah, I must admit. I have got another one of them actually. And finally, Alexander Platz. Hey Bob, great video. Been watching a while now. Subbed you and shared. So hopefully with the rest of your subs, we can grow your channel. Well, yeah, I hope we can. But like I said, I did get a couple of cars down the toy fair when I went there the other week, and I'll be featuring them. I'll show you one of them. This is one of them. That is a little Herald, Triumph Herald, which we haven't done one of them yet. It's all complete. I put some tyres on it. I've opened it up already because I've put the screw in the bottom. So this is going to be a pretty simple one. It shouldn't be a too long video this, because I have checked it through. The glass is all good, the inside's good, everything's good on it. It just needs a respray really, but it's a two-tone. It's one of these funny ones, like, and it goes down to there, and so I'm going to have to use my tape for that again, and but never mind, we'll get round it. But that's it folks for now. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay then, this is the one we're doing today. It's Lancia Fulvia Sports Zagato. Looking a bit scruffy, needs a new headlight, piece of the bumper is missing at the back. Looking pretty scruffy really, but I'm going to try and brighten it up. So this one's from Ian Hulley. So if you're watching Ian, this is for you. Let's get on with this one. Okay, right. What you're going to notice, this here is a model that was sent by Ian Hulley, and as you notice, the grill's gone because I've took the grill out. I've already had this apart, and you're going to notice this in the next few videos, like the ones what I've got sent by certain subscribers, because I'm opening them up to check what parts I need, because otherwise I can't finish the video and get it out of the way. But this one here has actually got a missing headlight, and I tried to make one with I don't know how I can show you this because my toe fingers. I found a little bit of an a Green Hornet headlight, and I cleaned all the green off, and I tried painting it with the gold on the back to get the shine, but it's not coming out like it should. It's supposed to be yellow like these headlights for this particular model. So what I was wondering, and the only other way to do it, is if I've took the grill out like you see, and whether it would be better if I just chromed up that grill, because luckily enough the actual part of the old headlight, the other part, was inside the car, but I was missing this part. So I was wondering, like, if I painted that up chrome, because it's got to be re-chromed, and then push the headlight through and use the actual tab, the yellow, because it's like a yellowy sort of colour. Whether I use the actual tab of the headlight like that, include that like that, then that might sort of, you know, make it look alright. So I was going to just see what it looks like, and at least it'd be something there, better than nothing, you know. But that's the only way I can see around it, because you can't buy these headlights. That's the only trouble, you can't buy none of this, and that's the only way I can see around doing this one. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to chrome up this grill and push the actual tabs in there like that, and use the tab as the headlight, the back of it, because that's a yellowy colour. So if I might as well cut that off, because I'm not going to use the headlight on that one. only using the actual tab of it, so I'll chop the old headlight off of that one. Just gone. There. I'll put they out the way, I'm not going to need them. And I should just have a go and see if that will do the job. But anyway, this is what we're going to do today. It's a Lancia Fulvia Sport Zagato. It's not the prettiest looking car in the world, but I ain't going to have to give it a once over. I was thinking of doing it a different colour, but I haven't really made my mind up yet. But anyway, let's take this thing apart. I've managed to tap this one, so that's what I've done with quite a few of these cars, what I've had through the post, so that I can open them up. Let's see if I can get this thing I've had through today. This is a new screwdriver thing. It's a bit tight. I think it needs a bit of wearing in. It's a lot easier than using like a little Allen key, but it's not quite worn in properly. This one, the actual end of it is a bit tight to fit at the moment. It'll gradually wear itself, I expect, after a few days. So I unscrew that. Like I say, I've had this to pieces already. There's quite a few bits in this thing. It looks quite a bloody menagerie actually when you open this up. Right, there's the old base plate out of the way. Got your tyres there. I've got a feeling this front suspension is a bit slack, because when it goes on the when it's sitting on the floor, or on the table, it doesn't seem very springy. I don't know what's meant to be missing, I suppose, isn't it? No, there is a bit missing off the end of there as well. That bumper, I'm going to have to make something to go there as well, to put on there. So that's another little job I've got to do. Always something, isn't it? Why can't something be easy? These here, I don't know whether I can. Man, looking at that, it doesn't seem like it's supposed to come down any further, but it don't seem very far down to me. Oh, there's a post missing there. Perhaps that's why it could be that. Yeah, there's another little post missing. That's another little job got to be done. That comes out there. That's what keeps the old wheels in. So I'm going to have to fix that as well. It's another little job. Not having much luck with this one. Alright, take the steering out. Perhaps I'll take this. Yeah, take the old doors off. Oh, bonnet's off. That was easy. I didn't put the old doors out of the way. Bonnet. Now that should come out. Yeah. And then pop the screen out. And you see, look at all them bloody bits there, just for a little car like that. And like I said, it ain't the best looking of cars. So anyway, these bits here, I'll get them stripped. You don't need to see all that, you've seen all that before. Got enough of other bits to do on this one to show you. So put all that lot can go aside. Next time you see that, it'll be strip the paint, and we'll get on and fix the things here. Right, this bit here was alright. I was gonna try and melt that down a bit, I wonder. I think I will actually. if I get my candle, I've got a little candle what I use for this. But the trouble is, you've got to be very careful with this, because if you burn the suspension, then you're knackered. Come on. You've got to be very careful doing this, folks. This plastic is not just, I just do it like that. It's not got the heat yet. Pass it through quick like that. See, it's coming down there already, that. You gotta do it. See how that came down? See how quick? So let that dry up a bit now, and I'll put that in my wash, I think. Go in the old soapy water for that piece, because it's all got to be cleaned, all this stuff. No, or not that plastic again. Like cold water. All these bits got to be cleaned, so I'll let they soak. Steering wheel will come out. It just comes out like that. Twists out. That they can go in there. Glass can go in there. All they bits is all this is washing up liquid and water, and if there is any stubborn bits, then it goes into me vinegar and other stuff. But that's all it needs. See that? Turbo wash. Just let that go. That's that out of the way for now. Right, let's see about fixing these pieces here. There's that piece broken. There's a piece of bumper I need, so I'm going to have to find a couple pieces of donor plastic now. Okay, what I've found is this. A random piece of plastic. I don't know what it's from. I ain't got a bloody clue. But I was thinking, if I could cut a piece to go on there, I could always shape it somehow. So, one way to find out, if I warm my blade up, this will cut a lot easier then. This is the way I usually do it. Just sluice through it with a hot blade up there, done. That went through that like butter. Now, this is the fiddly part. I'm going to cut the bottom piece down a bit if I can. So I want that about there. I'm not a measuring type bloke, I just look at it and that's the way I do things. I'm the sort of bloke that puts up a crooked shelf. Warm my blade up a bit more on the old candle. See how easy that cuts through that? That's the way to do it, folks. Now, that'll go. It's very hard to show you this because my bloody fingers are so bloody in the way. It's got to go on there like that somehow. It's a bit wide at the moment, so I cut off that manky bit. If this works, I'll surprise myself, I think. Stuck to the bloody blade now. Get off. Oh, great. Oh, Christ, it's stuck to the bloody blade. It's melted onto the blade. God. Get off. Stupid. Get in there. Right. Now that's a bit more the size we need. So now, somehow, glue that onto there. I'm going to have to cut that bit down a bit, aren't I? Because on there, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here. I want to try and show you what I'm trying to do here. But I'm going to have to zoom in to show you a bit. Some of that, I'm going to have to cut that out a bit so I can put that into that slot. So this here bit here, it's got to be flattened out slightly. And don't ask me how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to get a very sharp blade. Right, all I've got is this thing here, so I'm hoping this is going to be enough. I don't want to go too far, because if I go too far it's going to bugger it right up altogether. See, I don't usually bother showing you like these little repairs like this, because to me it seems time wasting, like, you know, because there's a lot of piddling around. So I'd rather like do it off camera, because it is a lot easier doing it off camera, because you can hold it in different ways and you can see it a lot easier. Doing it on camera like this is a very awkward sort of situation, because you're trying to look really closely at it, but you got the bloody camera in front of you and it just gets in the way. But I'll show you this bit anyway. See what I can do. The other piece I shan't bother, because all the other pieces is like a little pin, and I just got to stick a little pin on the end of that. That's not even going to be seen anyway, so I ain't got to really do much with that. This bit here is a bit different, because it's going to be on show, because it's one of the bumpers, like, so it's going to be a visual repair sort of thing. You're going to see it, like, so it's a bit more involved, you know what I mean. But the other bit, it's just a guide really for the axle, which is inside the car anyway, so you're not going to see that. Right, I don't know if you can see, but I've cut like a little recess out there. I don't know if I can focus this. Very good. Can you see that little recess? So I put some glue in there and used me old baking powder as well to seal it. I can stick that piece in there then. Just clean the edge of that off. Right, let's get the old duper glue. Put that candle out. Whoa. Shit. Bloody hell. Fire here. God, bloody hell. Bloody smoke. Unbelievable. Get it out of the way. Right. Here we go. Get the baking powder. Put that over there. And we'll put a little dab in there. I mean, this to me, folks, I don't know how you can watch this because this is downright boring. Me showing you doing, you know, showing you this. Try and pick the bloody thing up. Oh, come here. Christ. Right. I'll stick that in there. Oh, see? Why does this happen to me? It's meant to be super glue. I've got a super glue. It's not as super as you say it is, you know, the super glue, is it? Right. It needs a bit of work. It needs a bit of whatchamacallit, molding. But if I just put a bit of glue around that, because I want to seal that with the baking powder, you know. So I'll get a bit of that on the end of my. Yeah. I'm not worried it's all gone everywhere. It's cheap. There's no cost for this stuff. I'll just pinch one out the cupboard and Mrs. got in the cupboard, she won't know. She won't miss it. She bought me this one. And she put one in the cupboard as well, but she don't use it. Not that often. So if I run out, I should grab that. At least I uses it. Not for what it's meant to be used for, but there you go. Doesn't matter, does it? As long as it gets used, doesn't really matter. Oh, why have I put it away? I'll do that pin yet, am I? Well, look, as you can see, there's the old bumper piece that was missing. That's done for now. So what I'll do, I'm gonna stop there, and when I come back, I'm gonna have the car be stripped, and hopefully I'll have decided what colour I want to do it by then, so I can let you in on that part. But I haven't even got them proper tyres for this one. I've just got some that I found in the box, which I'm only screwing it together, so I mean that'll be alright for now. But when I come back, I'm going to clean all these bits up and get this all re-chromed. Oh, it's that way up. There's the engine. All that's got to be re-chromed, and the bumper got to be re-chromed, and we'll get these parts all tidied up and re-chromed as well. So that'll be that for now. Catch you in the next bit. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I've got the pieces, you know, what I've cleaned up, all sprayed up with a nice matte black now. So what I'm going to do now is chrome these up with my Molotov paint. I'll start with the engine, give that a nice good going over. I'll probably do the whole front of this piece because I'm not sure what actual part of it shows in the car at the moment till I put it back in, so I might as well just go right over all of it really. And that's all I use is Molotov paint, like I showed you before on the with the pen. jab it to get a bit of ink flowing at the top, and then use a brush. I find the easiest way anyway to use a brush. I find it a lot easier doing it that way. Hold the pen in the vice upside down, and then just put your brush down where the nib is and paint it on. I can't seem to get it to come out the actual nib properly. If I use the actual pen tip, it seems to keep drying up for some reason, so I find this is the best way. I think it gives a better bit of flow anyway, like this. You can get a nice big lump of it on your pen, or your brush I should say, and it gives a better better finish, I think. Let's see. And then trying to keep it in shot. I'm getting carried away here. There'll be people moaning now, so they'll be saying, "Oh, stop moving out of shot all the time." But you've got to realise, folks, when you're doing this, you don't always realise that you have moved out of shot. You know, you get so carried away with what you're doing, concentrating on what you're doing, and you don't always realise that you're not filming it until I play it back in the editor when I'm putting the bits and pieces on and joining stuff up together. You think, oh bugger, there's me yapping up about doing a certain bit and saying look at that, and you can't even see it because I haven't filmed it because I've moved out of shot, but you don't realise until you've actually got it in the bloody editor. It's too late then. Once I've done it, it's too late for you to see it. But there, that's the general idea. That's the old Molotov pen. I've got to dab the pen a couple more times now because I've used up what I had in the nib, but that's the idea. I'll finish that bit off in a minute. I'll show you the bumper I fixed. There's the bumper. That's the piece. You can see that. But that there, that's the piece that I fixed on. And it ain't too bad, that. It's pretty close. Once it's all, chromed up, should look okay. And the bit on the back of this, I ain't worried about too much about that. It's just this piece this side, look. That piece there. I mean, that's only just to keep the wheel straight, so I haven't been too fussy with that. But that'll, it'll do the job. It's all that matters, isn't it? As long as it does the job, all well and good. There, you can see it's different, that. You see at the back there, that's different. But, no matter, I ain't worried about that. But that's all I've got to do there now. At the moment, I've got the shell soaking in the caustic soda mix, stripping the paintwork off of it. Once that's all been done, I shall give it a good wire brushing. So let's get on with the next bit. No point wasting 10 minutes to let the car strip of paint, so I'm going to have a little sup of my favourite tipple. That's the stuff. That's what you want, folks. Puts hairs on your chest. Cheers. Beautiful. Right then, so I've cleaned it all off, and I've noticed, I don't know if you can see it, there's a few little marks in the door there. Couldn't see it with the paint on it very good, but this one here, diabolical. Look at the chunks out of there. Bloody rat's been at that. So what I'm going to do is get a little bit of filler, only this stuff here, and I'm going to just put a little bit on my finger. It says don't put it on your fingers, but I always do the opposite of what the instructions say anyway. So, and then just rub it in, just like that. It's a lot easier doing it with your finger. Let that dry off there. A little minute piece, just to go over them bits. And then let that dry off. I think there's a little nick on the bonnet. Yeah, there. See that little nick there? So, that in there. Should be enough. Don't need too much. Let that all dry, and then I'll sand that down and put an undercoat on this thing, and then we'll be spraying it, and then I'll show you what colour I'm going to spray it. So that's the next bit. Okay, me old muckers, as you can see, I've got the doors all undercoated, nice and smooth now. And this is the colour I'm going to do it, this one here, because I'm on Google, I've looked on images, and I'm going to do it, and you can see that, Mars red. I know it's not the proper red, but it's red. That's good enough for me. It looks a bit more brighter than that horrible dull looking blue colour it was. So anyway, it's in the doorway again, folks, I'm sorry about this, because it's not the best of days, showers and all sorts going on here today. So I'm going to do this quick while the wind stops. While I haven't got the wind, I can give it a quick blast. That'll do for that. Right, the body, I'll give it a nice little clean up. I'll fold all the rough edges, and I've got the sandpaper on it and all sorts, and I'll give that an undercoat as well. So let's hope this turns out alright. Just keep off for a minute, wind. Don't come back yet. Wait till I've finished. I know it can hear me. Oh, it's blowing again. There. Like I say, this isn't the prettiest of cars, so I thought, you know, brighten it up a bit, because I think red looks better than that dull old blue. I have seen a red one, as I say, but it wasn't like the really old one like this is. I think it was the newer one, the whiz wheels. Pretty sure it was the whiz wheels that I saw, but anyway, doesn't matter. Still the colour that it's meant to be, so who cares? I don't. As long as it looks better than it did. So I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to lacquer it off camera. I don't want to see me spray again. And then we'll have a look at the other bits. I've got a few bits to clean up for the inside, and then we'll put it back together and see how it looks. Right then, I've been busy since the last shot. As you can see, this has come out alright, the old, you know, show. I've stuck the grill on, And as you can see, the tabs, what I used for the headlights, they don't look too bad, I don't think. Because, I mean, it looks like slimline sort of headlights. It looks a bit more, modern, I suppose. But I'm quite happy with how they've turned out. So what we're going to do is put this thing together now. As you can see, I've done the seats to match the red, because the red version had a black set of seats, not blue. So I took all these bits out, all this pulls out, all these seats come out and everything, and I've actually, just give it a nice matte finish. Done the dash according to the specifications of the colour as well. So we should be set to put this together. So first of all, put your bonnet in, the black bonnet. I'm just going by what I looked at on Google, because I saw a red version on there, and I'm just going by that. Whether it was a custom one, well, who knows? I don't know. I'm just taking a chance that it wasn't. So we'll stick that in there, and the engine can go in. That should hold that in then. Yeah, it does. Windscreen, where's my windscreen? Oh, what have I done with that? I have got it here somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. If I put that on my glasses case. I forgot. I've got it in me thing, because I did it the pledge treatment yesterday, and there it is. So there's our windscreen. I should have got all this out ready first before I started, but you know what I'm like. Got a brain like a bloody sieve. Right, we'll stick the windscreen in. This windscreen here, when you put it in, it actually goes underneath the front there, so it overlaps. If you look at the top, if I keep running, it comes up there and it sort of goes in like that. So you gotta push it to the front. It overlaps. It's not like a lot of them. They just pop in and that's where they stay. That one overlaps the stuff, the dashboard. And what you got to do then is put your doors in. Oh, perhaps if I put them the right way up, it might go in there. I'll stick my doors in like that, and then the dash goes in like that, and then you got this piece here. This piece here puts the spring on the doors, and it goes down on the engine part there, and the two brackets sit on either side of the doors. You see what I mean? It is a fiddly thing to put together, actually. I'm trying to hold the bonnet shut, but I don't need to really, because the engine's open that. Right, then we got the back piece where we had our little repair. Oh, I think the seating goes in before that, doesn't it? I can't remember. Yeah, that's it. The seating goes in because it goes over that little hole up, and then your bumpers, they pop on the back like that. And that's about it, folks. Put our wheels back in. Put the big ones on the back, and we'll put the small ones on the front with a suspension that's been raised slightly, and then just drop that on. He says, oh, it's going wrong already, let's see. See what I mean? Nothing goes right for me. I try to make this look simple for you lot, and it just goes wrong every time I do it. Right, if I put that, I'm trying to line this up now. This is an awkward bit. Just don't want to line up, does it? But it's got to line up because it's the only way it goes on. Have I got it the right way round? I don't think I have, that's why it's not lining up. What a dum-dum. There, that's why it's not lining up, that, you dumbass. I'm so intent on getting this thing together because I want to see what it looks like. I can't even put it the right way round. As you know, I've got the screws for this one now, so there's no gluing of such to be worried about. And I shall I don't want to go in there now. Oh, come on. What's going on with these screws now? Got them in the right hose? Must have. Try them the other way around then. Perhaps he got used to a certain hole and they got to go in that hole again. I don't know. Let's try that one there and there. Well, that front one's going in alright. Let's get him in first, because that'll make sure that bonnet ain't going to go anywhere then. Alright, let's get the back one in. Oh, this one's hard to go in. It's just come out of there. What's wrong with it? Oh, there he is. I cross-threaded it. What a dumbass. There, now he's gone in alright. There. Well, folks, that ain't too bad. The seat's right. Doors are a bit stiff because they have been repainted after all, so they would be. Black bonnet. And there you go. Not bad at all. The headlights ain't too bad, as you can see that. Don't look too bad. So let's take a look at this on the turntable and we'll sum everything up. Well, this is what we started with, folks. As you can see, a bit scruffy, worse for wear. Not the prettiest of cars, like I've said before, but you know, repairable. Need a new set of tyres. Bumper was missing at the back. Just needed a bit of a brightening up, really. So anyway, after we did our magic, we ended up with something like this. Nice bright red, black bonnet. It's more like the Whizwheels version, but it's not. It's the earlier version, done as the Whizwheels version, I suppose. Headlights is not looking too bad, seeing it's the back of them. Use the tabs, but anyway, not looking too bad. Slimline headlights, why not? So thanks again for Ian Helly for sending this one through. I've got a few more yours to do yet, but I've got to wait for parts. But anyway, that's it from me for now. Catch you again in the next video. So bye bye for now.